This video falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Thank you. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Pixie Love. You guys can call me Pixie. And today we're doing Fat Acceptance TikToks, Marissa edition. So if you're new here and you don't know who Marissa is, she is this TikToker who's been in a lot of these videos, and I just absolutely do not like her. And some people have said I should do a whole video on her, and I didn't want to seem like I'm bullying her, but it's gonna happen. I'm just gonna do it. I have 3 videos from her, which are more than enough for me because, you know, I'll spend 20 minutes talking about one video. So yes, I'm excited. Yes. Also, thank you guys all for your patience with me. Once again, you guys are absolutely amazing. And I know you got me and I got you. I'm giving you guys some videos, I promise, alright? Okay. So, disclaimer. I have seen all the videos we're reacting to today fully because last week when I tried to record this video and another video, both videos decided to not actually record. So my OBS, you can like pause the recording, and like I paused the recording and then my dumbass forgot to resume the recording. So that happened. And then when I resumed the recording and then tried to continue recording the other video, it somehow paused again. And I know I definitely resumed it because the time was longer. It was a hot mess. And I felt discouraged and I just didn't record even though I should have. But I'm going to get both those videos to you today. Well, not today, but I'm going to get both those videos to you. I'm recording them today. It's definitely recording now. I'm looking at it. So if it paused, I'm just going to assume the universe hates me. Anyway, I have fully seen these, but I'm going to try to react kind of the same way I react before. Because typically my reactions are very instantaneous because I don't have a script. I don't write things down. It's because I want you guys to get my raw reactions to things because I feel like those are sometimes more emotional. Maybe I will do some scripted videos like where I actually do, like I do videos where I did do research on stuff and stuff like that, but typically you guys are getting information at the same time I'm getting it, basically, you know what I mean? But I have seen these, I have things to say, and you're here to listen to me because you love me.
You don't have to be skinny to be pretty. You don't have to be skinny to be pretty.
I just want to know, Marissa, who told you you were pretty? Okay, that was me. But like, okay, who said you have to be skinny to be pretty? I want to know who told you that because, one, that's a lie because like I told you guys before, I'm a bad bitch and I am far from skinny. I am on a weight loss journey and I've slipped up, but I've been doing good the last week or so, bringing my own lunches and stuff and not spending money. Girl, working at the mall is so bad for me because I spend so much money on food. But I haven't done that this week because I started meal prepping again and bringing my lunches and being good. I just have to continue that, which I will. Anyway, like I said, I'm a bad bitch and I'm not skinny. I'm a fat girl too. So I don't know who told you like you gotta be skinny to be pretty. But I feel like the reason why you're saying this is because you truly believe that you have to be skinny to be pretty. So you're making sure you're manifesting the opposite into your life, which, okay, go off sis, but like, I'm really sorry you think that way. It's kind of sad and pathetic.
You don't have to be skinny. You don't have to be skinny. You don't have to be skinny to be pretty.
Like, once again, I don't know who you're trying to tell this to. Because I don't know who needs to actually hear this. Like, I get there's some people who's insecure about their size and the way that they look. But, like, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't like it because you're saying it. Because then again, I wouldn't make a TikTok saying, like, oh, you don't have to be skinny to be pretty. I would make a TikTok like, yeah, dancing, just doing stuff. I wouldn't have to reference the fact that I'm overweight and attractive. Like, you have to make sure everyone knows, like, you're fat and attractive. Like, if you were fat and attractive, you wouldn't have to say, like, you're fat and attractive. I just say I'm a bad bitch, period, because I know I am. But, like, you're like, I am fat and I'm beautiful. Like, but you have to tell everyone that just because you think that by looking at you, they won't realize that. Alright, so this video absolutely annoyed the hell out of me. Like, I was so annoyed the first time I watched this. Like, so fucking annoyed. And, like, her fucking face. Her face annoys me because she's so fucking smug. Look at that smug-ass smile. Look at her. She's about to say some shit. And, like I said, I already watched this in its entirety. And I'm telling you, she's about to say some bullshit. She's about to say something and then not prove what the fuck she's saying. So let's listen to this.
Hi there. I don't know if you needed to know this, but, you know, this has landed on your FYP, then maybe you need to hear this. Anyway, so here we go with the message. Did you know?
I don't know if you need to hear this, but if you're seeing this video, then you probably need to hear this. First of all, if someone is actually watching your videos, Marissa, or getting you in their feed, they've already fallen down your rabbit hole. Like, they've already went down there, okay, first of all. So, I'm sure they're gonna agree with whatever the fuck you're saying, which I completely disagree with what you say because you don't even make points to prove what you're saying, but it's okay. But you know, you're just so annoying. If I was going through TikTok and I saw your face and then I heard the first couple words coming out of your mouth, I would have kept scrolling. I would have been like, nope, not doing it. Like, it's just not me, can't do it. But that's just me. Maybe someone else would fall into your trap, and I really hope they don't.
Did you know that there's a difference between being body positive and the body positive movement? Did you know there's a difference?
Did you know there's a difference? And I'm going to continue to say that there's a difference without actually telling you what the fuck the difference is. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the first time I watched this, I went on a whole rant. I'm not going to go on a full rant, but I am going to still use a similar example once she talks about what the difference is. But yeah, it's annoying. Really annoying. But yeah, did you know? Like, did you know that there's a difference? But I won't tell you the difference. That's something you have to figure out for yourself. You know, I'm not fully educating you. Just slightly.
There's a difference. There's a difference. Let me tell you why. So, one, the movement, the body positive movement, is for marginalized bodies, you know, fighting systemic discrimination on various levels that are systemic, you know, in our society, yeah. It's very social, it's very political, it's very the whole society, you know, all marginalized bodies, you know?
Okay. So I get what you're saying. So all bodies who are marginalized are supposed to be represented in the body positive movement. Yet, on TikTok, it's mostly fat white girls. Anyway, sorry, let me continue. It's a very political thing. I get what you're saying. Because the thing I'm going to compare this to is racism, right? So, I'm going to let you finish your other half before. And racism is for some reason, a very political thing. Like, some people act like it doesn't exist. Some people act like it's okay to be like that. Some people like, no, this isn't right. Like, I don't understand why racism is political. Like, racism bad, right? Like, that should be everybody's point of view, but apparently it's not. Anyway. So yeah, I get what you're saying. So that's the body positive movement. Now please explain to me what body positivity is.
And then being body positive as like an individual person is separate from that movement, you know? Like, you can be body positive, like, you can love everything about yourself, but you can still, like, you know, not center yourself in a movement not meant for you.
Okay. Actually, I didn't even pick up when she said that the first time. I'm going to jump on that point first. So, I love what you just said. Because there are, and I've talked about it before, we call them, like, white savers that try to, like, save black people or save people of color. Like, what a lot of these people do, because they're like, oh, you know, fat phobia is racist and stuff like that. So, you guys are basically, like, white savers, right? But yet, you're centering yourself in a conversation that isn't about you. But yet, it's okay for you to do that when you're making your point. But it's not okay for, like, someone who's not a marginalized body talking about the body positive movement to centerize themselves. Hypocrisy, you guys are always fucking, it's hilarious how hypocritical you are. Like, it really is. Like, do you guys not see that? I did not notice that the first time that those exact words that she said. But I'm just like, but I see white people do it all the time. Okay, anyway. So, let me point out what she just said and why it's fucking stupid, though. So, let's talk about racism. Okay? And I, as a black female, has to do with, I've had to deal with racism my whole life. Now, the level of racism I had to deal with is very different than other people. I've had Hispanic friends that come from other countries. I've had, you know, Muslim, Arabic, Asian. Like, I've had friends all over the globe because I've moved all over the country. So I've met and talked to different, you know, ethnic groups. And one thing for certain is that we all face a different level and a different type of racism. But does that mean that we all can't talk about it? Because all of our personal experience, even for me and my sisters' personal relationship or personal experience with racism is completely different from each other. But yet we all experience and we all know what it is, and we all can like spot it, from like microaggressions to like major fucking racism. You know what I mean? Like for me, one of the things I realized from a really young age, and it's something I like to talk about because I think education is extremely important. Most of the half the time I went to different schools, they were majority white schools, and half the time they were, you know, majority non-majority schools, if that makes sense. Like I like went to school down south that had like a lot of Hispanic and black kids, and I went to schools up north that had a lot of white kids, and back and forth. I've been to very diverse schools and everything. And one, I've noticed the schools that are majority white, that are tend to be in like nicer areas, do have a better system. The kids are trusted more, like less dress codes, more freedom. You know, teachers don't take your phone as soon as you walk through the school. There's not metal detectors when you walk through the door and stuff like that. And then also they have better equipment, you know, stuff like that. That's just simply what I noticed. Just general, like the schools with more minority kids have less, not as good teachers. You have to walk through metal detectors. They're very strict with the rules. Like, it's crazy. And even the textbooks, the computers, like it's completely different. It's really interesting. I think that's really fucked up. Anyway, besides that point, for me with teachers, is especially when I went to the white, even with both schools I went to, if I went to a majority white school or a majority black school, I feel like teachers instantly saw me and didn't expect much from me. And that was just their initial judgment. And then 99.9% of the time, teachers were pleasantly surprised where I exceeded their very low expectations of me. We got one more video about Marissa. Well, she has 3 more seconds. Let's finish what she has. Let's hear what she has to say.
So there's a difference. Okay.
All right. I just want to say one. It looks like Marissa has gained like some weight. Like, I know I probably shouldn't be speaking on that, but she's definitely has gotten bigger, which is like, okay. Anyway, this video is going to be muted because I'm not getting copyright claim for this fucking song. And if you need to know what song it is, it's Glamorous by Fergie, but it's like a remix, so it's like a guy in it with her. Like, she's in the background, there's some guy like on top. It's stupid. Anyway, it says, how I think diet culture fat phobic gym bros dance to this in the club. It's so bad. Her dance is so fucking bad. It's just like, just watch it. Like, Marissa. It's just so annoying. I can't. I literally can't with her. Okay, let's finish it and then I'll say all my thoughts. Okay, like, Marissa, what is this? Girl, have you ever been to a club? I have not been to a club, and I don't think people dance like this. It's the flexing for me. Like, if I'm wrong, let me know. Do guys really dance like this in the club? But I'm going to go on a different level with this. I like how a lot of the things about the body positive movement is like, oh, you're making exceptions that I'm unhealthy, that I'm lazy, that I don't work out, that I don't do this. You're making exceptions because I'm overweight about these things that I don't do, which are most likely educated guesses by looking at you anyway. But yet you do the same thing about skinny people and gym bros and all that stuff. You're just like, oh, if you go to the gym all the time, you must be a narcissistic asshole who only cares about his muscles and blah, 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 blah. So you're probably always flexing and, like, no. Like, my boyfriend used to go to the gym 5 days a week. And I've seen him flex, like, a couple times in a photo, and that's it. Like, he doesn't flex all the time. Like, he doesn't show off his muscles. He is very strong. Like, I don't know. It's just, it's funny how, like, you guys are allowed to make exceptions about, like, skinny people and gym bros, but yeah, when someone makes an exception about you, they're fat phobic and they're rude and blah 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 blah. Like, I can't with you. I can't. I am done, Marissa. I found these videos last week, and I swear, you guys, when I was going through her TikTok finding these, her TikTok is so fucking repetitive. Like, it's like the same 3 songs, the same 3 fucking TikToks over and over and over and over again. It's like, first of all, girl, get a new routine, okay? Try something else. It's getting boring. It's looking old, okay? Like, I can't. I don't understand. I'm just like, the pain I go through for you guys sometimes. I know you guys go through pain with me because I take forever to post, but, you know, this is why. She is the reason why I take forever to post, okay? Alright. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, give me a like down below. If you guys enjoyed me, make sure you guys subscribe because I'm trying to get you guys videos more often. And my social medias, everything is PixieLove5642. Instagram is where I am the most active. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye!